I had a fascinating experience with a major company, and I was working with the vice president in charge of new products. His data came back and it showed that his lowest dimension was innovativeness. He said, that can't be. That's my job. We are very creative. We've had lots of new products. He said, it just cannot be. He almost fought us for this. But he worked through the process, he read the material, and now innovation about to what degree am I, and do I allow others to be inventive, diverse, creative, risk-take? It's about being proactive. Well, when we took him through the entire process, he found out that everybody was letting him do the thinking. No one else was thinking because he was the thinker. They were just along for the ride. When in one of those conferences, he asked about who would be his replacement. No one wanted to be his replacement. He had all first lieutenants. Nobody wanted to lead. So we restructured. Based on that information, we did some really major restructuring. One of the restructuring issues was about how does he conduct his meetings? Well, he led everything before. But now in his planning guide, he put other people in charge of different functions. Also, every meeting started with external clients, his end users out there. And he said at the end of that year, they increased their bottom line by $5 million. Wow. And all he did was change structures. And he also started growing leaders. Instead of being, he was very creative, he was brilliant. And they let him do all the thinking because he was good at it.
Right.
But no one else was engaged. They just kind of followed his lead. But when he changed that structure and put people in charge of different functions, and he brought in the customers as in the very first part of every meeting. You know, sometimes we do routine things first. He said, no, no, no. We're going to do our creative things first.
Right.
And he'll said emphatically, we increased our bottom line by $5 million.
And that's an example of someone who is a high performer.
Oh, absolutely.
Being confronted by some data that he couldn't argue with, even as much as he argued
with it.
Right. But then when it's proven, you put a system in place and you increase your productivity.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about how we can help you develop leaders in your organization. Call OH today at 972-966-6197.